Here we are at Island Miniature Schnauzers with some inside doggies and some boarders. And you know who's who. And I'm out with them. I don't have to be out with the inside doggies, but we have little Charlie Brown here. And I have to watch for the eagles and make sure that these big doggies aren't rude to him. Just in case, you know, so they know that the Mar show is here. So they know that they better be good, otherwise they get a spanking. And that's Cooper. He's just telling everybody who he is. And he can do that as long as he doesn't escalate it. If he escalates it, then he gets in trouble. Cooper is for sale. We have another 3 to 4 weeks of training on him. And then he'll be ready for up for sale. And we'll be posting him, and we'll let you know where, what family we're looking for. I haven't quite decided yet, so I'm not going to talk about what family. We're still working with him. He's a beautiful cream and white party. Yep. There's Mr. Max. Yep. And then little Charlie Brown. He's very careful because he says, I don't want to get rolled over. So he's careful. He would prefer to go outside just with Max, but it's very good for him for his socialization skills to go out with bigger doggies. Under supervision, of course. But these guys are doing a great job. So that's good. Max wants to play, but he's not too sure. Cooper's wagging his tail. And Dairo's over there. He's just sniffing things out. He's a good boy. Dairo stays at the farm. We use him for training with pups that just come to the farm. For boarding, for example, or for training. He's really, really gentle. He's a big boy, but he's gentle. And so he never pulls a heavy on anybody. And sometimes when doggies come here, they can't handle that. Yeah, that's right, hon. Max is just saying, now don't be too rough. And I wouldn't... Cooper, it's enough. I wouldn't allow them to get too rough. But he needs to be a little bit more socialized. So he just has to get used to all the rumblings of the farm. There. Now Max said, get out of here. That's what you want to see. You want to see Max standing up for himself. Cooper went in by mistake into Dairo's carrier this morning after their romp. And boy, oh boy, Dairo towed him off. He said, this is my carrier. And that's what Cooper needs. He needs to be able to be a dog. And eventually, as he stays here longer, he won't be so verbal. He has to be allowed to be verbal with different types of dogs, so he grows through it. Right now, he's just learning how to socialize. We had a doggie here for about 4 months that had similar attributes, was never allowed to be a free dog, to to be able to be a dog and socialize on his own ground without anybody interfering. And so it's quite a process. He didn't play. He was always barky, and we got him back to playing, loving, quiet, and now of course he's gone to his new home. But it was a process. It was about a 4-month process. So we don't hurry any doggies at all. This is not a timed event. No, we won't film that. They must be allowed to be able to enjoy themselves. Now, Cooper just had a shake, and that means he's just shaking off his unnatural energy. You want him to mingle with the doggies without barking. And you don't want to interfere with it. You have to get him through the forest. And that's what we're doing right now. Now notice they're quiet. And even a nanosecond of quiet is growth. Now we have the luxury of having lots of space. We have acres of land to romp our doggies, and we have that flexibility. So we can take back doggies that are not happy with their owners or vice versa, and we can retrain them. But it's not a timed event, folks. It is whatever it takes. See how nice and quiet he's being? He's more relaxed. Because I'm relaxed. I'm not talking to him. I'm not telling him don't do that. He's just enjoying it. And that's what you want. There's Max having a nice roll. Oh, Max? You're good. He says, I really miss my mummies, you know. Yes, I know. Well, they miss you too. They miss you too, hon. I really miss my mummies. Yes. He's such a good boy. Never a problem with him at all. Same with Charlie Brown. Never a problem. Never a problem. And that's what you want. Okay, kids, let's go in because Mommy's going to do some more doggies and then have a break. Okay, let's go. Thanks for watching, folks. God bless.